Okay, yeah, so my name is Ben Phillips. I'm Managing Director of PGL Midlands Limited. And the reason I'm here is obviously because we won the award.
Could you provide an overview of your career journey that ultimately led to you becoming the Managing Director of PGL Midlands Limited, along with a brief description history of the business?
Right, it's been a long journey, to be fair. So I started off in actual double glazing manufacturing, believe it or not, many years ago. So it's a family business. We sort of moved on through there into like shop fitting and all sorts of stuff. We diversed in quite a few different occupations, really. From there, I did sheet steel roofing. I've done demolition. I have done all sorts of stuff. So really, where I became into the industry I'm in now, I actually went into a recruitment company, which had a training arm business to it. So unfortunately, that went into administration a few years ago. So hence why PGL came around. I wanted to really get into the industry to just try and strive to be a better training provider out there, not just to put bums on seats too, but there's a reason why we want to do it. We want to upskill people and make the best of people. So that's where we are now, really. Fast forward into PGL. So that's where we came from.
What challenges have you overcome as Managing Director of PGL Midlands Limited, and what advice would you give to someone who is looking to enter the business training education industry?
I think there's been some massive challenges, really, from, I think, working for someone else, where you haven't got to worry about financial situations and all that type of thing. I think that is a given. Biggest things I sort of overcome, really, was the lack of sort of respect for admin time as well. So I think when I actually first started off, the admin time, the financial time, everything to put together, I actually went from selling the product to actually going, well, I've got to do everything else as well. So biggest stumbling blocks where you're doing 10 people's jobs yourself, and I'd say half of them you're not actually that great at, but you have to develop your skills, don't you? So that's one of the biggest problems I have. And as PGL, we hit COVID literally a year after as well. So that was literally, we started to grow and then suddenly straight back to start again. So that was my biggest sort of stumbling blocks when I first started at PGL. Yeah, I think the advice is don't go in there naive. I mean, I did, to be fair, I was started off the back foot, really, because obviously the company went into administration and PGL was pretty much formed within a week. I put it down to, I can only let myself down if I do it myself. So I think predominantly a lot of people go into business all do it for the same sort of reason. So they want to be controlling their own destiny as such. But the advice is, get everything in place first. So if you're not sure what you're going to be getting yourselves into, then 100% get some information. Sit down with business owners and just get as much as you can from startup company. So basically pluck everyone's minds.
What would you attribute as the main reason for your business's success?
I think the main attribute to it is getting the actual business to a point where you can actually bring people on board that have got the skills. So the first part of call, I brought someone in for admin because that was not my key skill at all. Plus, it's a time killer. So when you actually start a business off, admin time literally ruins you. So when you work in your 18-hour days, a lot of it is down to admin time. So my first employee was actually down to admin. Then progressed there when some more money came in. Then we got someone in there to actually do the training coordinating side of it, etc. It follows on board. So last year I actually appointed an operations director that came from the industry that actually had way more knowledge in the industry than I did. So bringing on those best people to do these jobs as and when you can actually physically be able to do it, rather than just get yourself into loads of debt. That was the main attribute to the success. So, but also everyone that you bring in to get the buy-in, the same belief as you've got, they actually have the same morals and the same ambitions. So that is really where we are today. We've got a lot of staff that have joined us that have the same beliefs and they've got the same goal in mind. So that's the main reason where we are today. We brought people in for each part of the business. So, your admin, your sales, your operations, literally the whole things, it accounts, everyone now, they will head their own department, and then they'll bring their own staff on that will sort of mould in with those as well. So, there's some very key people in there at the moment, and yes, I do believe that they are the best in the industry. So,
since winning the award, how has that affected your business both internally and externally?
I think internally, it's just give everyone that bit of buzz to actually, it's a bit of recognition for what they're actually doing. They do this job day in, day out. They're working the hardest they can work, and when you actually get to that point where you get that nice little trophy come through to say, look, we have been recognised for everything we are doing, it's give everyone a nice little boost. And externally, I think it just gives us that recognition that we are actually a good training provider. We're not just another addition that we want to just put people on seats, thanks very much. We're actually there to make a difference. We want to actually upskill people correct way in the correct manner. So externally, I think it has given us that a little bit of recognition that they go, do you know what, these aren't playing at it, these are actually quite serious. So yeah, it's done us a world of good.
As an award winner, would you recommend Business Awards UK to other businesses?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's just, it's the main reason is to give your own team that big boost as well, because, we put all these systems in place and we want things to work exactly how we want them to work. And it's not for no other reason to make everyone's job simpler and easier to achieve, So when actually getting this award and actually going around the office going, oh, that's really cool, but all been part of getting that award, So everyone take recognition for it, because without everyone in that business, we wouldn't have it, because it is a team effort. So internally, it's done absolute world of favours for us, It's the biggest part of it. So, it's nice to see a smile on the face, isn't it?
What is the next big step for yourself and PGL Midlands Limited?
Well, the next big step for us is to actually, we're getting to the point now where we've outgrown the building ring completely. So we're now on the lookout for bespoke premises that we can move into to get the main goal of what we want. So we're adding to our portfolio all the time. So we're going to have more and more to offer, but we do need that premises to help us, the space involved, but also delegate experience. It's all about delegate experience for us as well. So we don't want them just to come and go, they're going on training course and don't want to be there and they're really bored. They want to actually come there and actually enjoy they're actually going to enjoy sitting there. They're going to learn effective learning as well. So it's not, we've got a whole nice new experience into it, but I'm not going to give too much away, obviously. And if you want to come on a course, you'll see what I mean.
That was a great little sales pitch at the end, and I think that's it, isn't it? You don't want to give away those trade secrets. But no, thank you so much for joining us today, Ben. It's an absolute pleasure. If people want to come on to your training course, if they want to find you, where's the best place they can find you, would you say?
Absolutely. So our website obviously is the best place. So it's www.pglmidlands.com, and then all socials. So we have LinkedIn, we have Twitter or X, whatever it's called now, Facebook. We got the whole thing there. Instagram, everything. Brilliant. So and our marketing is upskilling as well. So that'll be a nice little addition as well.
That is fantastic to hear, and we'll make sure to link them in the description below. Again, thank you so much for joining us today, Ben. It's been fantastic.
No, it's great. Thanks for your time. Been nice to speak to you.